Hello, welcome everybody. If you're new, I'm Zoe Alex. Welcome. I'll be doing a all signs reading from December 4th to the 9th of December. My goodness, it's already December already. But yeah, everything will be all keen, all dandy, and be here for the time being. But yeah, if you're new, welcome. So tell me where you're from, um, and say hi to Zoe Alex, follow. So that's how it is. So basically, that's how it seems to be, and we're going to get an all signs reading soon. I just want to wait for anybody who's going to be on the channel, say hi, whatever. If you want to do that now, you can. You can even ask me one question, I'll answer it for you, and then we're going to get started. So I hope that everyone can participate and understanding because this is basically almost like an all science reading, and it is. And yeah, so I hope that this will be all good for you. Um, and please welcoming the day. And this is how it seems to be a case. So remember that. And this is how it is. So if anybody's new, welcome. If anybody's not new, you know I'm here. I'm Joy Alex, right? So this is how it seems to be. So the further without any production, I have at least 3 tarot decks that you're going to see in the video. You're going to see in one of the signs first, and then it's going to keep going until the end. So I hope that this should be a good video to all of you, and this is how it seems to be. So remember that this is what it seems to be, and this is how it's going to be. It's very basic, very formative, and very realistic as well. So if anybody's here, so just shuffling the playing cards for a minute because we're going to see who's going to follow you. If there's anything particular about that, that would be that. But here we go. I don't want to carry on too long, but this is how it seems to be. So just give me 1 second here. All right. So the first of the time being, we got rise to challenges as a new path opens. Eclipse in Gemini, negotiation. So we're going to start with you. We're going to start with that conquested way of how that is. It's very interesting about that is Gemini, because there is a very opportunity and a very selective way of how it is. You know exactly how you can fair base your own reality, your own self way, and this is how it seems to be. So let's continue. All right, so we're going to start off with Gemini. Now, Gemini, if you're here, welcome. Okay, now this is how it seems to be. Let's see. So on your left side, you have the 10 cups reversed. So basically, you lost everything right now. That's basically how significant that is. And this one on your right side, you have the 10 of swords reversed. Now, that means that there's something wrong in that picture. Now, Gemini, I know that there is a very significant way of how it is. You know, first foremost, is that where you can understand of how it seems to be. You know, there are things that you must learn. There's the things that you can attribute your own desires, your own way. And this is how it seems to be. There's a way of how you can do it, the way how you can provide it. So let's see what's the opposite of the Ten of Cups reversed, and what's the opposite of the Ten of Swords reversed. So this one you have the Eight of Pentacles is up, right? So that's basically followed where your career, your motivation, you know. And this one, the Ten of Swords reversed. Let's see what's the opposite of that one. The Page of Cups reversed. You know, there's a length of that, the length of how interesting of how that is, right? It's a way balanced, it's a way perfective way. Um, there is there's always the standards of it. Now let's see what's the opposite of this card. What's the opposite of this card? So on your left side, you have the Lovers, Arcane Raphael, is intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. That's how it seems to be for that one, right? You know exactly how you can do it. You can know that you can have the Lovers, even if you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your chart. And this one over here, you have the Dreamer, Archangel Metron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. You know, that's how it seems to be for that one. You know exactly how you can believe it or not, enjoy with the opportunity, because things can go from a different way. You just have to look at them from a different point of view. And there's a way of how you can do it. It's the way of how you can contest your own reality. It's very basic. So understand about this, and I hope that this will enjoy you of overall of this week. Okay, you can do it. All right, on to the next one, shall we? Follow your dreams, Moon and Pisces, wonder. So we're going to see how that is for you. We're going to figure that out in that basic formative way, um, knowing about how it seems to be for that one. So let's see what we're going to do for Pisces. The moon, is that bright? And followed by on the right side, you have the Three of Cups. Yeah, that represents you, right? It represents Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart. You know, in the way of how that is, like this is a very awesome reading for you, Pisces. I am very, very keen on how everything is. And you know, it's very basic of how it is. You know exactly how your weaknesses are, you know that you can do it, you know that you can believe on what you're doing. Um, there's a whole verity of how everything is, right? It's basically how everything is, and when you set things up, you know how everything fits together, and that's how it seems to be. So let's see what's the opposite of the moon, what's the opposite of the Three of Cups. So the moon is the King of Cups reversed, and then on the right side is the Three of Pentacles. So this represents Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your birth chart. So you know, in a way, you're helping each other out. You're talking to each other. You know exactly what you want. But see, when you're not the King of Cups anymore, it's very significant on how that goes. This is a very significant reading of how it seems to be. There is a way of how you can contest your own feelings, your own weaknesses, of how it goes. because let's see. This one over here, you have, the Three of Earth is the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. You know exactly how that is because, in that perspective, Pisces, you know how you can be a team player. You have to recognize your own feelings, recognize about how everything is, because in that perspective, you know how everything seems to be very uh, uncertainty. But whenever you are being a team player, like if you're playing soccer or if you are doing what you can, that's the things where you can grasp your own desires. And whenever things can go a different way, you let them be. It's the way of how you feel, the way how you act, and this is how it seems to be for your own way, your own desires of what you're looking for, right? And that's how it seems to be. So you know how everything is, you know how everything fits, but that's how it is. Okay, you can remember how you can do what you can. Okay, on to the next one. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Moon and Capricorn accomplishment. That's good one for you. That's really good. Um, there's a lesson for everything. You just have to find it. But this is how it is. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. This is the Moon card, so you're gonna have an upright way of how that is. And this one, you have the Three of Cups is upright. That's basically how it remains. You're going to flow. You know exactly what you're doing. You're going to do, and it's simple as that. And you basically how everything is. Um, you know how everything kind of fit. So let's see. Tell me what's the opposite of the Moon card for Capricorn. So the Moon card is the Queen of Swords is upright. Oh, this is interesting too. That's how it is, right? So if you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your birth chart, this one over here, the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see, this is why I don't understand where you had your career, but now you don't have a career. You lost your career, and losing a career is very, very bad. And you know how you can be whatever you decide to do, right? It's whether how your life is, where how you can expand. But things can go from a different way. You have to let them go, right? It's simple. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but that's how it seems to be. Because normally it's kind of happens. So it's the opposite of that card. The Ace of Fire is an exciting new opportunity, career advancement. Change your life now. Didn't I say that earlier? I said about change your career, change your own life. This is how it seems to be because if you have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your birth chart, you know exactly how it is. You have an opportunity to think about all the possibilities. You think about how everything kind of goes. Um, you believe about how that is because whatever that is, you understand that feeling. You understand how it kind of goes. So let's see what the playing card is for following the Capricorn. The four of diamonds. Yeah, so that represents Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So that could represent the way of how it is. Four of diamonds could represent the four of pentacles is upright or reversed, whatever it seems to be. But if everything seems to be all good, you know exactly how it is. You just believe how everything is. Okay? You can do it, Capricorn. You just have to believe in yourself. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Eclipse in Virgo. Reorganization. This is very prompting. Why? Because this is how it goes. It's a feeling where you can understand that feeling, whether if it's good or bad, and you know how it is. So this is going to be very different for you, Virgo. I don't normally do a lot of cards like this, but in a way, for your reading, this is going to be good because a lot others are different. Um, yeah. So this is how it seems to be. Okay, this is how it kind of goes. Let's see. So you have the King of Cups is upright, followed by the Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, and this one over here is the High Priestess is reversed, followed by the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, you already know exactly where you're going to be ended up at. It's the piece of integrity of how that goes. I don't know what integrity means, but if you want to look up on the internet, you can. Uh, you understand that feeling where you can get everything that you want, um, because you have to have that priority. You get things done where you can be approved of how it is. You understand that you can see it as you believe that you can see it, and you know how it kind of is. It's a very significant reading of how it is. You have to let it you don't want to let it go, but if you do, you do, right? So let's see what's opposite of three cuts reversed. Let's see what opposite of the high priestess, and let's see opposite of the two of swords reversed. See the four of pentacles reversed, right? And then you have the queen of swords reversed, followed by the five of cups reversed. Yeah, see, right? You're not having conflict with anybody. You know exactly how it seems to be, but now you know exactly how it is. Now everything is all wacky. It's all different now. Let's see if I can change that. Let's see who's actually following you. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. That's how it seems to be for that one. Here we go. This one over here on your left, my left side. The lovers, Archangel Raphael, is intimate relationships carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. That's how it seems to be for that one, right? And this one over here, the Ace of Fire is an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Exactly, right? So if you have basically fire in your chart, which means Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, even if you have the King of Cups represents Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you have those in your chart, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. You just have to look at them from a different perspective. everything can be everything, but you need to believe about how everything is. You know exactly how it is, you know exactly how it seems to be, but you can work on it. Work on it as the best as you can do, and that's how it is. Okay? Because that's how everything is. You can believe it on how you can achieve and knowing how it is. Okay? Because you can do it. You just have to believe in your own self. Okay, Virgo? Next one. Reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Eclipse in Libra, rebalance. This is a good one for you. This is very, very good because you know exactly how you can become, knowing that you can have whatever you need to do. So let's see. All right. You have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see, this is why that you're losing your mind, which means you're losing your career, you're losing your options. Losing your options is losing your hat, and you have to get your hat back in order to do what you want. You know, it's simple, and when it's simple, you know exactly how it is. It's you have to become on how everything is. So let's see what's opposite of the Pentacles. What's opposite of the Seven Pentacles? And the Six of Cups is reversed. And this one over here. The Three of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, see, this is the thing I don't get. Where whenever you believe in your own self, you know, you believe on what's going on. If you achieve something, you know exactly what you want in order to identify of how it is. Because surely it happens. It happens where you can face your own fears, face your own altitudes of how it seems to be. So what's opposite of the Six of Cups reversed? The Seven of Water is a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. This is a good one too. Yes, you need to stop procrastinating. Procrastinating is a wonderful feeling, but it's not. It's not really a good feeling because in that perspective, you have to believe that you can do whatever you decide to do. You know, it happens for a reason, but everything can be all great and all dandy and what have you. But things can go from a different way, a different perspective. In order to remember of how everything is, you just have to find it. You have to believe about how everything is, you know, because in other words, that it seems to be how significant that there are chances where you can take a chance. And whenever you are procrastinating, it's not a good idea. It's not because you have to think for yourself. You need to act where you can, and you enjoy about all the possibilities. You know exactly what you're going to do, and that's how it seems to be, right? Exactly how it is. Next one. Freedom and adventure. Moon in Sagittarius. Discovery. This is a good one for you. Why? Because this is how a very significant reading that this is very remarkable of how everything is. And I believe my own way that this is very significant on how it goes. So let's see. The Six of Cups reversed. Oh boy. Followed by the Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is why Sagittarius, where things can go from a different way. Now, the Four of Swords, you were resting and now you're not resting. Okay. You have all these things that you can become rather than just do nothing to impose. Right? It's the way of how you can look at it rather than just think about what I'm going to do next. This is how a good feeling is. You have to believe about how it is. You believe about how everything seems to be all good and all dandy, but in general, you have to remember about how it is, right? You have to believe about how everything is. It's a way of how continuous and believe about how you can think about that, right? Let's see. So what's opposite of the Six of Cups? What's opposite of the Four of Swords? This one is, the Wheel of Fortune is upright. This is good. So now you're going to have good luck on your side. This one right here, you have the Chariot. See, you already found your love. You already found your dignity. You know exactly if you're having good luck on your side, everything seems to be all great. If you believe in yourself, Sagittarius, you know what you're doing. You just have to believe on what's happening through your own momentum, through your own motivation, understanding the way of how the universe is saying, right? You believe about that conquest. And, this is how it seems to be for that one. Because when things can go from a different way, you have to look at them from a different way, a different angle. And this is how it seems to be. Okay. So let's see. This one is the Seven of Water is a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. This is interesting. So if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, this is how it is. And this one over here, the Four of Air is an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Oh, that's a good one too. So that represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius if it's in your birth chart. So in a way of how I can say this. So when I look at this, the Seven of Water, for example, stop procrastinating is almost like a negative feeling where you don't want to do it. You want to just leave everything behind, right? And that's true. But when things can go from a different way, you have to look at them. Look at where you can believe about how everything is, believe about how everything can be motivated and sincere, and you know what you can. Because in other words, if you learn what you can from this situation, you know exactly what you want. But you have to believe about how everything is. You just have to believe it in order to see it. Seeing is believing, believing is seeing. And that's how the cards are. So who's following Sagittarius? The Four of Clubs represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this does represent you because it's clubs represents a fire sign as well. So, you know, it kind of is that motivation of how it is, but you know how everything is, right? You believe about that. Okay. So well done, Sagittarius. You know exactly what you want, and whenever you can have an opportunity, you know exactly how it is. Shine brightly like the star you are. Eclipse in Leo, compassion. This is a good one for you. Why? Because let's see it. Let's see how it is. Yours is going to be a little bit different. Let's see. The King of Pentacles is upright. The star is reversed. Oh boy. The Eight of Wands is reversed. And you have the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, you're not traveling anywhere. You're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not wishing upon of something. Yeah, see, this is a very significant reading, but it almost seems to be like how horrible it is. Because about these reverse cards, one here, one here, one here. It is true, because the only thing I can look at is King of Pentacles is upright. That's only one card I can see it, right? And that's how it seems to be. You know exactly how everything is. You know how everything kind of believe about that. So let's see what's opposite. What's opposite of the star? Eight of Wands and Two of Wands. So this one on this side, the Chariot. Okay. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. Oh boy, that's not good. And this one over here, the Empress is upright. Yeah, see, you already found your lady friend, Leo. You know exactly how you can do that. But you believe that if everything seems to be all keen, you know how everything is. But see, I believe that when everything is all good, you know exactly how you can understand that feeling. I understand that feeling is a wonderful feeling, but you know exactly how it is. It's very basic. So let's see what's opposite. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, Chariot. This one over here, the Moon, Archangel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. That's how it seems to be, right? That's how it is. This one is the Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. That's how that one is. This one over here, it is the Ten of Earth is a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. This is how it seems to be, right? You know how this is very significant on how it goes. You believe what how everything seems to be. You have to worship your own ability. You know how you can get things done, but in order to believe about how everything changes, you know exactly how it is. Because normally it seems to be very significant, but you know exactly how it is. It's basically how everything kind of combines together, you know, and that's how it is. So if you have basically Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your chart, if you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, you know those are air signs. So look at them in your birth chart. You know what I mean. So if you look at them, you can understand how it is. Okay, so believe about how that is. Believe that this is a very significant reading, this very significant outcome. Know about how it is. Know how you can believe that, and that's how it seems to be. Okay? Everything can change. You never know. Right, on to the next one. Your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. This is a good one for you. Um, this is a very significant understanding about how it is. You have to believe about how you understand, and this is how it kind of is. So I'm going to do a two-card reading for you, Aquarius. So yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is reversed, and over here you have the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. Yeah, see, this is why you're not going to have your career. You're missing your opportunity. You're missing your own strengths, your own weaknesses, and you know it's that way of how you can understand about that. You understand that you can believe about that significance, and you know this is how it goes. Because believe it and understand, because that's how it seems to be. So that's what's the opposite of Eight of Pentacles reversed? What's the opposite of the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Ah, the Two of Swords reversed. Oh boy. And this one, the Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, this is how delicate this way is. Delicate means that it's almost like breakable, only it can break very much, right? And whether you are Aquarius, and if you don't know, you already know exactly which direction you're going to take, left or right. And you know how you can accomplish everything that you decide to do. And this is how it kind of is. It's very peaceful, it's very dynamic, it's very how interesting of how it is, and you know how it seems to be. So you believe about that way, because this is how this is. Opposite of the Two of Swords. What's opposite of the Page of Swords reversed? The Eight of Water. A desire to move on, to search for something more meaningful, spiritual, emotional growth. Exactly how. And the High Priestess, Archangel, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. This is very interesting. Yeah, because if you understand the outcome, you understand that belief system. Believing about how everything can be all good, but remember about that valuable of how everything is. Right? You can believe that you can do it, you believe that you can understand that feeling, and understand about it, because if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your birth chart, this is how it is. You understand how it seems to be, how you can think about it, you understand about that way, because that's how it is. You know exactly which direction you're going to take, left or right, and you do, right? It's that simple. Let's see who's following Aquarius. The King of Clubs represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this could be the following way of how it is. You understand how that significant is. You believe about that because that's how it is. Okay. So you understand about who's following you, who's believing about that, and believe, because in that motivation, you know exactly. Okay. You just have to remember that this week is how it is. We only have 4 more left. An emotional phase or domestic development, eclipsing Cancer, acceptance. Now this is very significant. Very significant. Why? Because this is very, very different. So I'm just going to do something. So I'm just going to do a different reading that I did for the others. This is how it is. So here we go. So we have the Magician is upright, followed by the Six of Wands is upright. Interesting. Then we have the Three of Wands reversed, followed by the Four of Swords reversed. See, this is very interesting, Cancer. You know that you're not taking a break right now because you're not sleeping anymore. You do what you want, and it's very significant on how everything is. But when things can be a very outcome, you know exactly what you want. It's the significance of how everything goes. You have to believe about how everything is. You believe about how everything can be interesting, and this is how it is. You believe about that way. So you know that. You know that for sure. So let's see. Let's see what's opposite of Three of Wands. So this the Magician is upright as well. See, this is why that everything seems to be all good, because if you start from the beginning, you're working your way to that significance, because believe about that, Cancer. You believe about how everything is in your own way. You have to look between the lines. That's how it is, right? Because in order to identify your own way, you have to let them perceive with caution. You know, what I mean by that is, Cancer, you believe what how everything is, not momentum. What's the opposite of the Three of Swords reversed? See, this is the Five of Pentacles. It means will act for pinnacle, kind of in a way. But in the way of how that is, you have to achieve where you believe that you don't want to sit in poverty, you don't want to be low or anything like that. You have to understand about that feeling, because whenever all you understand about my all signs reading, you have to understand that when everything can be all switched, everything can be very significant. It's that simple. And whenever I do the readings for you, you understand that momentum, that mobility of how you can let things done, right? You understand that significance on how everything is. You have to believe about how you can do whatever you want. You know, it's a way of how you can believe about that. You believe about how everything is in that momentum. And whenever things can be very significant, you understand that way. You have to perceive your own ability where you can do whatever you want to do, right? It's a way of how you can believe about that. It's the way of how you can understand that significance on how everything goes. You know, it's that simple. So think about that. If you have Pentacles in your chart, if you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your chart, if you have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart, you know exactly how that is. Okay. Almost done with the readings. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Eclipse in Aries, collaboration. Ah, yeah, see, collaboration is a wonderful key, the wonderful way of how it is. Um, you know, it's almost like easy as pie, only it's not easy without the pie. That's funny because if you guys want to laugh, you can. Um, but that's how it remains because you believe about how everything is. You just have to find it. Let's see with you, Aries. The Ten of Pentacles is reversed, followed by the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. What is going on with this reading? What is going on? See, sometimes it makes me want to be happy, but then sometimes it's making me very upset a little bit because I don't know why that they're reversed. But what's the opposite of that card? What's the opposite of that card? This one over here, the Magician is upright. Uh-huh. You know, that's how it is. This one over here, the Five of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, see, this is why that if you're going to be into poverty and if you're not making any money, it's very significant on how disrupted if it is. It's the way of how everything kind of goes. You have to believe about how everything can be significant on how it is. You know exactly how you can do that, exactly how you can be believing about how everything kind of combines together. And that's how it is. Because in order to identify this, you can understand about that. Um, let's see. This one you have the Knight of Air is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Yeah, see, this is how it is. So you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your birth chart. That's how it is. This one over here, the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. Successful time, confidently, accept opportunities you are offered. Midas touch. Yeah, exactly. That's how it seems to be. You believe that you can do that. Believe about how everything is in your own momentum. Because if you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your birth chart, you know exactly how it is. It's almost like wanting something, but you have to go and get it. And that's how it seems to be because in order to do that, you can understand that you don't want to be acting greedy, and if you know, money can be all evil sometimes, but you have to understand that whatever you want to get, you get what you want, but you have to get it for yourself. No one else is not going to get it for you, but you can do it by yourself. Okay, that's how it seems to be. Only 2 more to go. Wow. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Eclipse in Scorpio. Regeneration. I love this. I love this. If you're a Scorpio, you're going to be very welcomed from an opportunity. Let's see. Let's see what's happening for you. And we have the stars upright. We have the 2 of Wands reversed. We have the 8 of Wands is upright. Oh boy. And we have the King of Pentacles is upright. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Why? Because in the way of how I can significance, there's only one card that is only the 2 of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, this is why I'm so happy a little bit, because in the way of how the star is upright and the King of Pentacles is upright and the 8 of Wands is upright, you could be traveling or maybe not, but it's your choice of how you can do it as long as you need to. It's very welcoming of how everything is. It's the way of how you can believe that it's your choice, it's your own life, but you can do whatever you want to do. If you look at through this week from December 4th to December 9th, you do what you can. And in order you can do this, you can understand about that feeling. No matter how everything is, no matter how you can do that, you believe about how everything seems to be, well connected, well deserved. And you could get what you want. So let's see what's opposite of the 2 of Wands reversed. The 5 of Pentacles. See, Scorpio, you don't want to be in poverty right now. You don't want to be acting like that. But in a way, it's like if you just wait for a moment's notice, you can do whatever you want in time. Timing will tell. Because in that moment, you can do what you can. Because that's how significant that is. You believe that you can do whatever you want to do. And you understand that feeling. And understand that feeling is that you can get what you decide to do. And what's also that one? The Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. This represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if it's in your birth chart. So in that significance, when it says events that occur with great speed, we often think, wow, everything is going to be happening. And it goes so fast. Yes, it does, right? Yes, it does. But you have to prove yourself worthy from your own way of how it is. That's significance on how everything goes. You believe about how everything is. You believe about you can understand that feeling, and And whenever everything seems to be well, okay, you believe about that and understand about that because that's how it goes, right? So you understand that you can get whatever you want. You just have to believe that you can do what you want to do. Last one. Personal growth, Moon in Taurus, self-esteem. This is very significant on how everything is very significant. So we're going to look at this. This is going to be the last reading for the all signs of during this week. So let's see how it is. Now the Three of Swords is upright. The High Priestess is upright. Two of Wands reversed. And the King of Cups reversed. Yeah, see, this is how a good dynamic feeling it is. I know that if you're feeling hurt, broken, if you're not having a good old time, but you know that you can significant on how it is. You believe about how everything goes. You believe on how everything can be all great, all significant, but you know that things can go from a different way, a different perspective, a different feeling, and you know how that is. So let's see. Let's see the two of Wands reversed, and let's see the King of Cups reversed. So this one over here, the Ten of Cups is reversed. Okay, so you lost everything that you wanted, and the King of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, this is how it is. This is very, very, very interesting of how it is. Yes, it kind of seems to be bad, but in a way, you can look at that from a different perspective, a different way, a different outcome, because this is how it is. It's a way that you can conquest your own beliefs, and you know you understand how everything kind of well fits. So what's opposite of the Ten of Cups? What's opposite of the King of Swords? And the Seven of Water is a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Yes, exactly, right? You don't want to procrastinate anymore. Procrastinating is very significant of how it is. Do not do that because it's very, very outformative. It's not very good. And Page of Earth is scarily dependable, patient, successful. Goodness about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging. A new era of study. Exactly. So if you have that in your chart, if you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your chart, or if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, or if you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart of your birth chart. So if you look at all those, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. This is a very significant reading of how it is. Normally, that this is very significant on how it goes, how you can be relative, and this is how it seems to be. Well, because this is how it is. This is how it's going to go. So who's following Taurus? The King of Spades. That represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for air signs. Okay, so if you have that in your way, you know exactly how it is, and know about how it is. So I hope that this reading helps you. I hope that this is going to be very good. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, understand about how it is, and believe about how everything seems to be. So I hope that everything seems to be okay, and know about how everything is. It's because this is how it's going to be doing. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful week and enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Have a good day to you all. Thank you. and bye for now.